Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is Monday, July 31st, 2023. I'm the Drunk Pokeroo. 'Tis beer time. End of the month, the end of July. It's been a weird month, let's give it that. It's late. We went out for dinner after Mrs. Polk got home. We figured, one last salute before, we try and buckle down and see if I can find a new job and get, start up life again. So it's a little later, almost 7:30ish, 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm just having one beer today. Just trying to be a good boy. Trying not to just drown your sorrows in drinks. Let's have a big beer. We're only going to have one beer. We talked about this about a year ago. I first had this in 2015. And honestly, it's one of those beers that I appreciated back then, which is something I really was stunned when I went back and looked what I wrote about it, that I understood it. And I think because I found these beers much more accessible at the time than, say, IPAs or anything. For Der Hirschbrau Doppelhirsch. It's a Doppelbock, Doppelbock. Doppelbock. It's a 7.2% German Doppelbock in the swing top. I love that. Just that nice little pop. You know what's nice about that is that it makes it feel fancier when you open it. And it's one of those weird things in life that, I don't know, it adds to it, I guess. It adds to the specialty. It's German beer. It's a Doppelbock. It's what we want. Let's get into it. Cheers, my friends. What I liked about it back then, what I like about it now, very, very malt forward, very bready, not bretty. I always have to feel like I need to say that, but I probably don't. You guys know what I'm talking about. Very bready, toasted malts. Got a very thick body, lots of caramel, nuttiness. There is a solid bitterness to this, too, as well. It's a little sweet. It does hit the sweet note a little hard for a Doppelbock, because it's a big beer, though, too, right? So everything's big about it. It's good, and it's fun to have. And it is representative of the style in most of the notes. I think the only place where it kind of loses me a bit is that it is a little bit overtly sweet. I don't know, let it warm up a bit too, probably will help. It's a little chilly still. I really struggled today. Like, I was looking in the fridge just going, nothing was interesting me. Like, I don't have a lot in the fridge, and I do have beers in the fridge. But those days when you look in your fridge and you want to have a beer and you're like, I'm just going to have one beer tonight, and absolutely nothing is jumping at you except for maybe your go-to beer. And I'm like, well, yeah, but tonight I'm only having one, so I want to have something to talk about, because that's what I do. I talk about beer, and I'm just trying to find that. And the inspiration some days just isn't there. And that's not just about beer. That's just about life, man, sometimes. Like, today was an incredibly uninspiring day, right? Made better by going out for dinner at a place we went a month ago, and we went back because they have cheap wings, and I'm like, and they did the wings really good. Bernie's here in Hamilton, if you ever look for a place. And that was my one thing today that I grabbed onto that kind of was, okay, you're in a funk. How do you get out of the funk? Well, we know we're going for wings. You know you're going to have one beer, and I just wanted to make that one beer a good beer tonight. This is a good beer, not a great beer. As Doppelbocks go, it's okay. It's middle of the road. That's fine, too. Sometimes that's it. 7.2 don't hurt, though. All right? Poke loves you. Take it easy. Just let's keep on trucking, babies. Cheers. Buck, Doppelbock. Double, buck. I do love that song, though. And now that's something that's come out of the Doppelbocks.